All right, so this is going to be the first video journal that I'm doing in a while. I just decided to do a video journal today instead of writing or doing audio. What I'm thinking about this morning is just AI voice. AI voice text to speech. It is so crazy good now. And last night I decided to do a little weekend experiment. I try and do these weekend experiments where I break out of my routine and try something new outside of what I'm just doing normally during the week, just writing and drawing and doing that type of stuff. Uh, Especially with AI moving so fast, I feel like it's important to have time to just. There's something that I read on Twitter a couple of years back. It's like the people that what the people are experimenting with on the weekends is what the mainstream people will be doing in a year or something like that. It was some type of quote to where this is what high level people do. They during their week they have their regular routines. You know, they go to their job, family, all that stuff, and then on the weekends is when they have time to break out and try something new, something that's emerging. So I chose to try ElevenLabs, their new V3 model, and I'm just gonna share my screen real quick because this is crazy. Well, first I'll go to the ElevenLabs site. So this is just ElevenLabs, and I had used this before, but every time I did it, I was in such a rush to try and get something out because I was still in very much in content mode back last year and the year before that I didn't really pause to learn how it works and see what it could do for me. I've talked before about how audio voice generation has been one of the AI areas that I've been hesitant to try because I am a narrator, I am a voice actor. I love doing that for my own stories and just reading in general. So I was really hesitant on this one to be like, you know, let me try this. But I finally was like, um, two things changed. One, they came out with this new V3 11 Alpha, and this just came out last week. And the big evolution with this is that to change the mood and the style of speech, it's just a prompt now. And let's just hear this sample. I think I could just go to history and so I don't have to waste credits on
You're
it.
too kind, but is there anyone I should call? Anyone you want to speak to? He'd raised his arm to cover the webcam or close the laptop on his end. Lack of movement on the other end makes me wonder if the connection went bad again.
I've got to get going. Thanks for your time, Dr. Avery.
The two-tone descending sound signaling hang-up plays and his screen goes black. Finally, my smile slides off as I understand why he didn't answer. He's alone, just like me.
Okay. So that quality is insane. It's so good. Um, and I don't care who you are. If I wasn't in this interface and if you didn't see this video, you would not know that is AI. You would just not know. So that's not even the point of the video. It's already been past that point for at least a year now. But the big evolution, as I was saying, is this prompting to where you can kind of steer it a little bit. And I'll be honest, it doesn't. You know, it's still an alpha, so it doesn't work. Um, it doesn't work every time, but it works well enough to where it feels a lot less mechanical than previous generations I've done. Because prior to this, to be able to control the tone and do stuff that regular human speech does, it goes in waves, highs, lows, that type of thing. You had to do some serious like it was basically like learning a programming language. And you'd have to go in and highlight certain sections and be like, okay, raise intonation here by this and that. And I never even looked into it because I was like, it's too much work. So with this new model is simply just a prompt, and that's pretty revolutionary. And then the other thing that got me back into it was just the fact that I am working with more people now. I'm trying to find ways that I can take my own process and use this technology to accelerate it, to speed it up, because this is just what is happening. This is what people are doing. This stuff is easily accessible. It's this ElevenLabs, I got the 100,000 credit one, so it's like $22 a month, and I'm like, for $22 a month, I get hundreds, thousands of lifelike voices. You see, this Japanese voice isn't very good. It like falls into like a Russian accent or something like that. It's very confusing in some lines, but most of the voices are pretty good. So you get that, and I was just like, let me see if I can actually do something with this and try and create something. So that's where I was in when I shared my screen. I'm in DaVinci Resolve, and I'm trying to put together my first full video with this AI voice, and I'm doing images with ChatGPT, and I'm going to put this in. I've been hesitant to do this for a while just because, I'll be honest, the anti-AI crowd and all that stuff. I don't know. I go back and forth with AI as far as like, I don't want to push humans out, but then I'm like, I see the massive opportunity with the technology, and I'm like, it's super accessible. It's not that expensive. If you are creating things today, how could you not at least be trying it out and learning how it works? And so I go back and forth with that literally almost, I don't want to say every day, but at least every week. I'm like, fuck AI, blah, blah, blah. I'm not going to use it. And then the next week I'm like, oh, let me see what's going on here. And it's been good because I have kept a balance between, I'm not ever going to go full AI on things, and just totally stop writing like everything, all these words, this whole story, Prompted Hearts, I wrote it myself, and I'm very proud of it. But certain aspects of it, yeah, I'm trying out AI. So,
Underquote. I appreciate. ChatGPT nails another diagnosis in 12 seconds flat. Stage 4 metastatic lung cancer, the kind that kills you in months, not years. It delivers the verdict with the same earnest enthusiasm I wish I still had, while Mr. Umi stares at his webcam, waiting for me to find the words the machine already knows.
so it's just really good. So that's kind of the goal today, is to see if I can do a full, I know I can do it. It's just, how is it going to turn out? I'm not sure. Do a full video, produce this video. And I think that'll be a good weekend challenge, and then go back into ElevenLabs and continue to play with the features. I'm really excited to try the voice changer feature, because that allows you to record things and then use an AI voice skin to change it. So I could do a female voice instead of just doing a falsetto in a lighter voice like this, like I've done in the past for narrating things. It's going to be an actual female's voice, and I think the dynamism of changing voices, I think that's the biggest thing that I like about using AI voices, because as much as I love my own voice, and I do love the sound of my own voice, I have a range just like everybody else. It's fairly deep. So there's certain characters I can't do justice. I only have so large of a range. So immediately listening to a recording that just has different tones of voices in it, there's something about it in my head that is like, wow, that sounds really good. It just has this, even if it's just illusion, it has this illusion of, man, this feels higher quality somehow. And I don't see a lot of people doing it, because it does take a lot of work to splice different voices together. But with ElevenLabs, it's making it a lot easier to do this type of production. So that's it for this video, and that's it.